Hello everyone. Hello everyone, I am Anwesha and I welcome all of you to Unacademy Bankers Hub YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon so that you get notified for the next sessions. And in the description box down below, you will find a link to join the Telegram channel of Unacademy. Please click the link and join the Telegram channel because you will get the PDFs of all the YouTube sessions on the Telegram channel, and also you will get notified for the free sessions on the Telegram channel. So today we are going to discuss a few previous year questions for our IBPS RRB PO Mains. We are mainly going to discuss questions from the year 2017 and 2019, from these 2 years, 2017 and 2019. Okay. Let me tell you what the agenda for this session. So at first we are going to discuss questions on fillers. Then these are going to be easy ones. Okay. Then we are going to discuss para completion question, paragraph completion, and I know most of you face difficulty in these para completion questions. Then we are going to discuss questions, one question on connector. Okay. After that, question on synonyms and antonyms, and also on para jumble. Okay, so please don't leave the session. Please watch the session till the end, and also please share the session with your friends. Okay, so this is the schedule of all the free sessions that I'm going to take in the next few days. So please take a screenshot of this, and also you will find the PDF of all the free sessions on my Telegram channel. So if you haven't joined the Telegram channel yet, please join the Telegram channel. It is Aspiring Banker Anwesha English. Apart from that, you can just also have a screenshot of this particular slide. Okay, or you will of course you will get the PDF in the Telegram channel as well. So yes, so please try to attend the free sessions, please. Okay, so this is the first question. This question is from RRB PO Mains 2017. Okay. So let's see the first question. It is a double filler question and a very easy one. So I want all of you to answer this question. Yes, option A. Yes, you are right. Option A is the answer. A key factor in dash and effective and fulfilling life. So after preposition, the verb always comes in the ing form. Okay, the verb always comes in the ing form. The exception is to plus first form of the verb, which is the infinitive form. Except this, the verb always comes in the ing form after preposition. So here of course an ing form of verb will come, but in all the options the first word is in the ing form. Okay, a key factor in dash and effective and fulfilling life. So in achieving, in obtaining, yes, both these are suitable. In providing an effective and fulfilling life, yes, it can be. You can provide an effective and fulfilling life to someone. Yes, this also can be the answer, but expressing and projecting, these two will not be suitable. Okay. In dash and effective and fulfilling life in our complex society is the ability to dash control over our actions. So to achieve or to obtain an effective and fulfilling life, a good life, what you need to do, you need to put some control over your actions. You need to apply some control over your actions. So exert means to apply. So this is the only option that is suitable. So now we will look at the meanings of the words. Exert means to apply. Restrain means to prevent or stop. So here you see restrain was in this option. So this option C, both these words are incorrect. Restrain means to control or to prevent something from happening. Okay, or to restrain oneself from doing something. Okay, the next word is admonish. Admonish means to scold someone firmly or to warn someone firmly. Okay, sound is not clear. Okay, Just a second. Just a second, let me check the sound. Okay, it should be clear. Fine. Okay, next question. This is the next question. Please solve this. Please solve this and answer in the comments. Option D. Okay, option D. Anyone else? Anyone else who would like to answer? Option D. Okay, yes, you are right. Option D is the right answer. Option D is the right answer. Okay, now we will look at the meanings of the words. This is the right answer. The numbers dashed by the legitimate online music service providers indicate. So the legitimate means the real online music service providers are giving some numbers. Okay, they are giving some numbers of the number of users that are dashed to buy music. Okay, so morphed means to change. Morph means to change. This is a root word. Okay, remember this. Morph means to change. So this will not fit in the first blank. Wrong. Labeled means to give a label to someone, to tag someone, to give a tag to something. Okay, the price tag that is there in the in your products, then the content of the ingredients that are there on the product, or you can label even someone that this person is good, this person is bad, this is an honest person, this is a hard-working person. So all these are labels. All these are labeling or tagging. So this one will also not fit in the first blank. Figured. The numbers figured by the legitimate online music service providers can be. Figured means to identify something, to recognize something. Okay, so this can be. Okay, next. Touted means sold, to sell something. Okay, or to try to sell something. Fine. Generally used in a negative sense. Okay, a lot means to assign. Now let's look at the second blank. Service indicate that a growing number of users are dashed to buy music. So a growing number of users are. So after is, are, was, were. After all these, only two forms of verbs come, either third form of the verb or ing form of the verb. Third form of the verb comes in passive voice and ing form of the verb comes in the active voice. Okay, when the ing form of verb comes, we say it is continuous. Okay, so here you see the number of users dashed to buy music. So these users, this is the subject or doer. So this sentence is in active voice, so ing form of verb is going to come. So here we need a verb in its ing form. But if you see in option C, fantasy is a noun, so you cannot place this in the second blank. So this option is wrong. Fine. So the only option that is correct is this one, option D. So what does this mean now? What does this mean? This means the numbers that the online music service providers are trying to sell, which means these numbers might not be true, but they're trying to sell these numbers. They're trying to make you believe that the number of users who want to buy music is growing day by day. They want you to believe that they are selling this to you. Okay, fine. So option D is the answer. Touted means to sell or sold. Morphed, to change gradually. Label, to attach a tag or stamp, and also to categorize. Thriving means growing, and a lot means to assign. Next is a para completion. Next question is on para completion. Please solve this question. Please try to solve this question and write your answer in the comments. Okay. Option E. Option C. Okay. Fine. Wait. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for a few more seconds. Option C. Okay, so some of you are saying C. Some of you are saying E. One person is saying E. Most of you are saying C. Fine. Any more answer? Anyone else? A. Okay, so I'm getting all kinds of answers here. Okay, never mind. A legal personality is usually defined. A legal personality is usually defined as a subject vested with rights and duties. What is this? What is the meaning of this? This means a legal personality means a legal entity. Something that is legal. Something that is legal is, what are the qualities of the entity that is legal? The qualities of the entity that is legal are its rights and duties. So something that is legal will have some rights and will also have to perform some duties. Okay, that thing will be called legal personality. Strangely though, the same rationale has failed in courts in its application to animals. Rationale means logic. The same logic or the same reason has failed in courts in its application to animals because of the imaginary distinction between the multitude of species and their inability to carry on legal duties. Okay, so this means in animals, so human beings, in biology human beings are also animals, okay, but in reality we consider ourselves to be superiors. So animals, there are many species in animals, but human beings only one, Homo sapiens. We are called Homo sapiens, right? Please try to understand why I am writing these things. You will know. In animals there are many species. There can be dog, cat, horse, cow, many. Okay, so in courts means in legal, in courts its application, the application of this logic has failed because people are not able to distinguish between the multitude of species. We don't know if the IQ of dog is same as the IQ of a cow, right? So it is very difficult to distinguish between these species because there are many species, and also these species cannot perform any legal duty. They cannot perform any legal responsibility. That's why we are not giving the status of legal personality to these animals. This is what the second part is saying. Okay, fine. I hope it is clear what the second part is saying. Okay, now you see, however, within the parameters of law, it has never been confined to human beings and have even including idols. Okay, so the problem here is here we are talking about rights and duties. Two things, rights and duties. So this is plural, okay, but this sentence uses it should have been they and then have. This is one mistake in the first sentence, and the second mistake is after has, have or had, after has, have or had, third form of the verb should be used, and have been not including, it should have been included, and have even included idols, so there are two mistakes in the first sentence. Okay, so the first sentence cannot be right. Next, even though through the parameters of law they have never confined for human beings. So are the law confining themselves for human beings? No, the laws are being confined. Okay, the laws are being limited. Who is limiting the laws? Who are the ones that are limiting the laws? Human beings. Human beings are confining the laws, right? The laws themselves are not, the law themselves is not confining. The laws themselves are not confining. Okay, the law itself, if you talk about this particular law, it itself is not confining. Fine. So here we have to change this one into passive voice. What should be the answer? What should have been here? They have never been confined. They have never been confined. That's why B is also wrong. Okay, B is also wrong. Next, C. Let's go to the next sentence. C. However, within the parameters of law, it has never been confined to human beings and has even included idols and companies. Okay, so I would like to tell you something here. Within the parameters of law, it has never been confined to human beings. What is this it? What is this it? This it stands for this law. Within the parameters of law, it has never been confined. This law is never confined to human beings, and that's why here we are using it. Okay, so here also there is no need of using they. You can use it here because this it is used for law. Okay, and the problem in the first sentence is this one, have even included, because after have you should use third form of the verb, have plus third form of the verb. So there is a mistake here. That's why this A is wrong. B is wrong because this is an active voice. This has to be changed to passive voice. Okay, that's why B is wrong. And in C, if you see, however, within the parameters of law, it has never been confined. So this it is used for law, which is singular, has never been confined to human beings and has even included idols and companies. So this is the right answer. If you go to D, because there has been discomfort in giving them a plenary membership within the community. So here giving them means giving who? Whom do you want to give this membership? Because the context of animal is coming in the next sentence, not in the previous sentence. In the first sentence, nowhere animals or any other being has nowhere the author has mentioned animals or any other beings. Okay, so this one is wrong because the context of animal comes in the next sentence. Now E, however, the case has pushed us to think over uncharted territories of human or non-human subjectivity in law. The case, which case? So this E, sentence E should have come after this. After this you can place E, not before this, because the case, this comes in the second part, not in the first sentence. Okay, so that's why this is also wrong. The right answer is C. Okay, now however, within the parameters of law, you can see that within the parameters of law, legal rights are being given to even idols, that is Ganesha idol or any Durga idol. They also have legal rights. You cannot disrespect an idol. Okay, then companies also have legal rights, right? You just cannot steal any property from any company. You cannot leak their data. So companies are also having legal rights. Okay, but strangely enough, the same logic does not apply to animals. So that's why C is the right answer. Okay, is it clear? If there is any confusion, you can tell me. C is the answer. Okay, fine. Now clear? Okay, let me check the comments. I'm not able to. Okay, so you're asking the meaning of the word vested. Vested means to give. Vested means to give. Okay, give or grant someone something. Here vested with rights means the subjects have been given rights and duties. Next, Yes, Ram, in RRB the level of English will be easier compared to SBI exams and also compared to IBPS exams. Okay, choose the pair of sentences that can be connected using the connector nevertheless. Okay, Vishnu is saying explain option B once more. Okay, Vishnu, please solve this question. After that, I'm going to explain you. Okay. Option D, that is BD and AC. BD nevertheless. Okay, fine. Nevertheless is a connector which is used for contrasting statements, for denoting contradiction. Okay, for denoting contradiction we use nevertheless. D, BD and AC. Okay, let's see. The securities and exchange, this is used in the same way as however. There's a slight difference, but this difference is not important for your bank exams. In your bank exams, nevertheless and however both are used interchangeably. Okay, let's see. The Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI) on Thursday approved norms to improve governance in mutual funds and credit rating agencies and deepen the securities market. Okay, so SEBI on Thursday approved norms to improve governance in mutual funds and credit rating agencies and deepen the securities market. After that, you have to select a sentence that contradicts this A. Okay, that contradicts this A. If you look at the options, in the first option it is AC, second is CA, third is AD, and in the fourth option it is AC and BD. So we are going to check with sentence A at first, because in 4 of the options A is given. Okay, fine. So let's see. Okay, let's see. The decision will help. AC says the decision will help participants in various markets. So the decision is going to help. So this is not a contradiction because this is positive. It is going to help. It has proved to be helpful. That's why AC cannot be connected with nevertheless. Let me give you an example of the connector nevertheless. If I say that I had a severe headache in the morning. Nevertheless, I continued to work. So this is a contradiction. I had a severe headache, which means I was not well, but I continued to work. Even though I was not well, I continued to work. So this is a contradiction. Okay. When you are not well, what do? You rest, right? You don't work. So that's why this is a contradiction. Now let's see. So AC cannot be connected. So this option and this option, these two are wrong. Option A and option C, these two are wrong. Okay. And AC cannot be connected, and that's why option D is also wrong. Okay. Now we have BC and AD. Let's see if we can connect A with D. Okay. Thus, okay, at first let's see BC. If we can connect BC. War between the two countries had never happened before. The decision will help participants in various markets to be part of a highly regulated, safer and more transparent trading. Okay, so here your sentence B talks about war and your sentence C talks about trading. So both are completely unrelated. B and C B and C, these two sentences are completely unrelated, so you cannot connect them. You cannot connect two unrelated sentences. B talks about war and C talks about trading. Okay, that's why B, C is also wrong. So you're left with only one option, A, D. So now let's see if A, D can be connected. So SEBI on Thursday approved norms to improve two things. Okay, governance in mutual funds and credit rating agencies. Governance in mutual fund and credit rating agencies, this is one thing, and the next thing is deepen the securities market. This is the next thing. Okay, for these two things, they were headed straight down the path. They were headed straight down the path means they proved to be damaging. So this decision was not right. SEBI could not deepen the securities market, and it could not improve governance in mutual funds and credit rating agencies. So options A and option D both are contradicting here. They means 1 and 2, these two things. Okay, so A, D can be connected using nevertheless. SEBI on Thursday approved norms to improve governance in mutual funds and credit rating agencies and deepen securities markets. Nevertheless, they were headed straight down the path. Okay, ठीक है, कोई डाउट है किसी को? Are you clear with this question? Yes. Okay, now I'll go to the previous question. Ma'am, is it best to skip connectors in mains? No, you should not skip connectors. Okay, you should not. But if you are very unsure, then of course you should skip. But in mains there will be even tougher questions, like your jumbles are generally tough in mains. Then your paragraph completion questions are tough. Okay, so please don't skip easy questions like these. Okay, in previous question Vishnu had doubt in option B in this. So I'll quickly explain option B once. Even though through the parameters of law they have never confined for human beings. So you see, they have never confined. So they means the author wants to denote law. Okay, first of all it should have been it, not they. Okay, let's forget that. But then law will not confine. Law is not a living thing, it is a non-living thing. It is a non-living thing, right? Okay, so it cannot do something by itself. It needs someone, it needs a doer to do something with it. So that's why you cannot keep this sentence in active voice. You have to place been with these. They have never been confined for human beings, and also because it is because we are talking about law, so it should be it. Okay, fine. They is also right. If you use they, then it would mean the parameters of law. Anyways, so this is the thing. Next, one of the sentences does not conform to the theme of the passage. Identify the sentence and rearrange the rest of the sentences. Consider statement A as the first sentence after rearrangement. So this means here you can see, here you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, out of this, sentence A is fixed as the first sentence. Okay, now out of the remaining sentences, one sentence is odd. It does not obey the theme of the passage. So at first you have to identify the odd sentence, and then you have to rearrange the rest of the sentences to form a meaningful paragraph. Okay, this is the question. Yeah, we have 8 sentences. No, you don't have to arrange the remaining 7. Okay, because you have 8 sentences in total. Sentence A is already fixed as the first sentence, and out of the remaining 7 sentences, one is odd. So you are left with 6 sentences. You have to rearrange the 6 sentences to form a meaningful paragraph. At first, please try to arrange the sentences. Tough hai? Do you want me to explain, or do you want to try the question? ट्राई, ठीक है ट्राई कीजिए. Anu says AEBF. Anu, you're not right. एक बार फिर से ट्राई कीजिए. AED. B is the odd one. Yes, Neha, B is the odd one. Now it has become even easier. Come on, guys. थोड़ा टफ है. This question is from IBPS RRB PO Mains 2019. Okay, previous year question. मैं स्टार्ट कर दूँ? I think I should. Okay, see, if you read all the sentences for this type of questions, what you should do, you should read all the sentences at first, okay, and then you can identify the odd sentence. Here, sentence B is the odd one. Sentence B says clearly bankers were overconfident and probably did too little due diligence for some of these loans. Diligence means hard work. This means that bankers did not do any hard work and the bankers were overconfident for some of these loans. And before beginning the sentence, There's a word called clearly. The sentence starts with the word clearly, okay, which means there should be such sentences that indicate that bankers were overconfident, but we cannot find any such sentence which indicates that that bankers were overconfident, right? Okay, if I say Mohan has scored very well in his exam, clearly he was working hard, okay, for his exam. Okay, so I could say the sentence clearly he was working hard. I could use the word clearly because before this sentence I have said that Mohan has performed well, so I have said something to substantiate the second sentence. Okay, but here we do not have any sentence which indicates that the bankers were overconfident and they did not do any hard work. That's why B is the odd one, odd sentence. Okay, ठीक है. Now the question becomes easy because the first sentence is given. A is the first sentence. Former RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan's note of caution. So Raghuram Rajan gives a warning that financial crisis is going to come and we need to take it very seriously. Okay, that is what Mr. Raghuram Rajan is trying to say. So here you see Raghuram Rajan is saying this, and if you look at this sentence E, in Raghuram Rajan's note to Parliament's Estimates Committee on Banks Non-Performing Assets, Mr. Rajan has flagged two major sources of potential trouble. So Mr. Rajan indicates two major sources of potential trouble in his note to Parliament. Okay, so you can see in sentence A, Mr. Rajan is giving a note of caution. Okay, and in sentence E says that in his note to the Parliament, Mr. Raghuram Rajan gives two major sources of potential trouble. So here your keyword is his note, and then two major sources of potential trouble. Right, this is your keyword, and here your keyword is note of caution, and also your keyword is his and Mr. Rajan. Okay, so from here we can say that sentence A and sentence E, these two sentences form a pair. ठीक है? So most of you could identify this pair. So now we will move to the next part. You see, here Mr. Raghuram Rajan says two major sources of potential trouble. So now you have to mention the sources of potential trouble. And what are the sources? They are Mudra credit, which is basically small ticket loans granted to micro, small and medium enterprises, lending to farmers through Kisan credit cards, and contingent liabilities under the credit guarantee scheme for MSMEs run by the Small Industries Development Bank of India. So G says explains the sources of trouble. Okay, that's why E and G is a pair. Okay, fine. After that, here we are saying that Mudra credit is a source of trouble, right? In sentence G, they are Mudra credit, which is basically small ticket loans, right? Now, why are we saying Mudra credit? They are means the sources of trouble. The potential sources of trouble are Mudra credits. And why are we saying this? Why? The question to why is answered in sentence C. The disbursement under Mudra loans alone is 6.37 lakh crore, which is over 7% of the total outstanding bank credit. Okay, so this Mudra loans is 7%, which is a huge percentage of the outstanding bank credit, and that's why this Mudra credit is a source of trouble. Got it? So here G and C forms a pair. Okay. Fine. Now these loans, now you see sentence F talks about the mudra loans, these loans. Okay, these loans have been sanctioned, let's move to the next slide. These loans have been sanctioned under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. So now this sentence says that what these loans are. These loans have been sanctioned under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, which aims to fund the unfunded and is a signature scheme of the NDA government. So F says now what these loans are. Okay, now AEGC, we have got this sequence AEGC. Let's write this here, AEGC. We have already got this sequence. Now after C we have to put F. See, F is a pair because F says what these loans are. So this is your keyword here, these loans. Okay, so CF is a pair, right? Okay, after that, given that these are small loans up to 10 lakh each, with the borrowers mostly from the informal sector, banks have to monitor them very closely. Okay, then it is debatable whether banks have the resources and manpower to do this. To do what? To monitor them closely. So it is debatable, it is not known whether banks have the manpower and the resources to do this, to monitor the loans closely. Okay, and that's why that is the reason your H and D forms a pair. Okay, when they are chasing the bigger borrowers for business and increasingly these days recoveries. So why do you think the author is uncertain of whether the banks have the resources and manpower to monitor these small loans very closely? Because the banks are now chasing bigger borrowers like Nirav Modi for businesses and increasingly these days recoveries as well. Okay, so HD is a pair. So your final arrangement is AEGC FHD. This is your final arrangement. Okay, वेरी गुड दीपांका, अगर आपका सही हुआ है तो वेरी गुड. ओके नेहा, आई विल. तो ये क्वेश्चन आया था, मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है from RRB PO Mains 2019. This question is a memory based question from RRB PO Mains 2019. Okay, so identify the odd sentence. Which one is the odd sentence? Sentence B. I have explained you already. Okay, next this question is from 2017, a very easy one, and these questions are must attempt questions. You should always attempt these questions. Okay, these are going to fetch you marks. Choose a pair of words that most nearly mean the same or opposite, either synonyms. The pair of words should be either synonyms or antonyms. What are the minimum requirements, tricks to crack para jumble? So the main trick is Anand creating pairs. Like you have seen, I have created pairs by using keywords. Okay, this is the main trick. And also identify the first sentence. Your first sentence should be independent. It should not have any pronoun. It should not start with any pronoun. It should not start with words like besides, however, okay, in addition to, moreover, all these words, because then your sentence won't be independent. So this is the main thing that you should remember regarding your first sentence. It should be independent in nature, which means to understand the meaning of the first sentence, you should not have to refer to any other sentence. Okay, option A. Ashish says option A, that is AC. Vishnu also says AC. Anu says BD. And Neha says AC. Neha AC. Aisha also says AC. Okay. Okay. Okay, San says option A. Fine. Let's see. So your right answer is option A, AC. Let's look at the meaning of these sentences. Delusion means to believe something that is unreal. Okay, to believe something that is not present. It can you can also say illusion. Okay, there are two meanings of delusion. One is to believing something unreal, and the second meaning is deception. मतलब धोखा, trick, to trick someone. Okay, or fraud, to mislead someone, to give someone false information. Fraud, that is also called delusion. Okay, hallucination is kind of a mental disorder. It is a mental disorder in which a person sees, hears, or smells or feels something that is actually not present. Okay, sometimes what happens with some mentally ill people, what happens, they sometimes see someone or something that is actually not real, that is actually not present. Okay, even there have been movies on this. There was a movie in which Kangana Ranaut was the heroine. She was the actor, and she had some problem and she used to hallucinate. I don't remember the name of the movie. So this is hallucination. So you can see these two words are very similar in meaning, because delusion also means believing something unreal. Hallucination also means to see, hear, or smell something that is not present, that is unreal. Okay, demolish means to destroy, and envisage means to predict or foresee or foretell. Okay, so option A is the answer. Next question. Next question. Similar pattern. Yes, sir, you're right. Option C, AD. Yes. Very good. Option C, AD is the answer. Futile means something that does not give any positive result. Profitless. Okay, and unprofitable also means without any profit, right? Pride means to think oneself, to consider oneself superior. Okay, that is pride, ghamand in Hindi. Okay, and vacant means empty. Okay, so futile means useless, unworthy, not producing any profit, not producing any result, and vacant means empty. Okay, so these two, futile and unprofitable, these two are more or less similar words. Okay, so here I will end my session. I'd like to inform you regarding all my plus courses. From 2nd of July, this practice course on English for SBI PO and Clerk Mains has started, and I take sessions at 2 p.m. in this course. And from 13th of July, a complete course on English for SBI PO prelims is going to start, and the timing for this course is going to be 7 p.m. Okay, and this particular course will be only in English, that is content and explanation both will be in English. And this course is bilingual, that is English and Hindi, and this course is also bilingual. In this course, I am going to discuss only the previous year questions from various bank exams. 5 sets will be from mains paper, and 3 sets from prelims. Okay, and the timing for this course is 2 p.m. So the course that is going to start from 13th of July, this course is a part of this batch, which has already started from 6th of July. In this batch, reasoning is taken by Naresh sir, Quants by Narendra sir, and English by me at 7 p.m. from 13th of July. Okay, so if you are interested in subscribing to Unacademy Plus, please use the coupon code Annie to avail a discount of 10%. Also, please follow my profile. The link to my profile is given in the description box down below. because on Unacademy I take free sessions as well. And today at 8 p.m. there is a free session, live session on my YouTube channel that is Aspiring Banker Anwesha. Please attend this session as well. In this session I am going to discuss the summary of the book What Power Made Easy. I am going to discuss the third chapter from this book. So please attend the session today. Okay. I'll see you again tomorrow in this channel at 3:30 p.m. Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. here. Okay. Let's see what topic we are going to discuss tomorrow. Tomorrow, that is 10th, we are going to discuss important questions on English for SBI PO prelims. Okay. So please attend tomorrow's session as well. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you. Thank you, friends.